Our fishing coverage for the summer officially kicks off tonight with the first fishing tip of the year. Paul Nelson gives a little recap on the fishing so far this summer.
Welcome to another year of Lakeland fishing tips on Lakeland News. Summer's finally hit the Bemidji area. We're starting to get some mayflies hatching this week. Water temperatures are in the mid to upper 60s, so the bass and the panfish are finishing up the spawn. All of the seasons are open now, so we're going to do a little recap of each species to let you know where we're at. First of all, walleyes are starting to leave the shoreline. The shiner minnows are finishing up spawning, so those walleyes are going to be moving to mid-lake structure and deeper water in most of the lakes. That jig and minnow bite is kind of dying down a little bit, so most anglers are switching to live bait rigs with either leeches, night crawlers, or larger minnows. And spinners and other artificial presentations are also working pretty well right now. The muskies season is open. A lot of times early in the season, before those cabbage weeds are all the way to the surface, burning a bucktail over the top of the weeds is a good presentation, where you basically just throw that thing as far as you can, reel it in, maybe change directions a couple of times with your rod tip, but as long as that spinner blade is turning, that lure is going to be working and have a chance to catch muskies. So they're easy to fish and they work real well. The bass, again, are on their beds. Hopefully anglers leave those fish alone while they're on the beds and in the reeds or in the wild rice, and give them a chance to spawn. If you take that fish off the bed, a lot of times they're guarding the nest, so those little ones can get nabbed by perch or smaller sunfish or some other species that's kind of waiting nearby to nab those up. Again, sunfish and crappies are also spawning. The perch are in the weeds in most lakes, but some of those will be moving deeper as these mayfly hatch continues. So the summertime is here in the Bemidji area. All the species are open. The weed beds are emerging. The mayflies are hatching, and it's a good time to go fishing for whatever you want to fish for. This has been the fishing tip of the week, and I'm Paul Nelson of the Bemidji Area Lakes Guide Service.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.